Good morning and welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, there are several different things that are starting to occur here when it comes to XRP and cryptocurrency as a whole, but let's for a second focus on XRP. As we can see, XRP is only up about 0.14%. We were not able to garner any buyers, not just for XRP, but the broader crypto market. Some things like VeChain had a nice little move of 5%, coming back up to the levels they were at before they had the drop. But we've also had a significant movement when it comes to XRP, as one could say that we're battling turbulence here, as XRP battles turbulence amid 237 million XRP whale transfer. And then they said $1 still possible. I don't know why they're talking about the $1 mark. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about before $1. But that is definitely something I would like to read to everybody, as 237 million XRP has found itself on the move. 150 million XRP mystery spotted on Ripple wallet. So that is something that I would really like to discuss today. And then there was the only other thing I want to talk about is that there was a crucial alert issued to XRP Ledger users. What it pertains to, and we'll talk about the details. So we'll go over the 150 million XRP that were mysteriously spotted on the Ripple wallet, and then we'll talk about the crucial alert issued to the XRP Ledger users. And then if we have a chance, we'll also talk about the 237 million XRP that were on the move by whales. So we'll talk about all of that. We'll look at the price analysis, and then we'll get into a little bit of Bitcoin here. We'll make sure to see what's going on. Not looking so stellar this morning, as that volume is going to continue to be an issue unless we can find ourselves some volume. It's good to see us over 43 cents, but we're going to need some volume for continuation here. So please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube will recommend this update. If you simply hit that like button, YouTube will recommend this live. We become part of the analytics and recommendations, and that means when you log on to YouTube, whether you've ever seen my content or you've never heard of me or not, I'll pop up in the newsfeed and you can make an educated and informed decision whether or not you'd like to come check my content out, or if it's not for you, but at least you'll have that option. So please make sure to hit that like button. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I'd like to welcome in the new members and to the old members who have found their way back to the community. It's because of each and every one of you that we're able to build this community. And not just the older members. By the newer members finding their way into our community, we're able to expand what we're able to teach, or I'm able to expand even the reach here. And it makes it very, very vital for what I do. It's very motivating to see new people come in each and every day. But it's even more motivating to see the older viewers find their way back to the community who might have missed out or might have found the content again for the first time by seeing it pop up on the news feed. And it really does help us shape this into a beautiful, beautiful little community we have. So first things first, what the hell is this warning on the XRP Ledger? So crucial alert issued to XRP Ledger users, what it pertains to. The XRP Ledger community has recently received a crucial alert. This warning comes as scammers have created fake X-Vector token, replicating the currency hex code to mimic the legitimate one. The legitimate issuer's address is marked on XRPL Explorer XRP scan, reflecting the deception. An XRPL community member with the X handle Daniel No Keller has called the attention of the crypto community to this development. In a tweet he wrote, "Heads up X-Vector holders. Some scammers issued another X-Vector token with the same currency hex as the real one. The real issuer, RH5 blah 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 and some, Cub, and the account is labeled on XRP scan. Heads up, XRP Spectre holders. Some scanners issued another X-Vector token with the same currency X as the real one. There's also a fake AMM pool. Please be aware. This is starting to sound a lot like me, how Lobster used to bother me, because there were so many fake pools out there that it made it very difficult to transact within the Lobster. This sounds like it's making it a little difficult to transact within the ledger. So be very careful. Keller also called attention to the fake AMM pool. There's also a fake AMM pool. Please be aware. Xpector utilizes XRP Ledger for its token and marketplace, operating its nodes and oracles on the XRP Ledger and Flare networks. The warning is crucial as the XRP Ledger distributed exchange is one of the major platforms where the Xpector token can be accessed aside from centralized exchanges. So Xpector issues crucial warning. Xpector highlights awareness of the situation and echoes a similar warning, which was shared via its X handle. It also disassociated itself from the replica token. We've been made aware of a new token named Xpector circulating recently. Please note that this token is not associated with us. We advise everyone to exercise caution and verify any related information thoroughly. Stay safe. The recent alert and the subsequent warning from Xpector highlight the ongoing need for vigilance in the cryptocurrency space. As scammers become increasingly sophisticated, users must stay informed, verify information, and exercise caution. In the case of XRP Ledger, they should always check the issuer address against official sources like XRP Scan to ensure the token's authenticity. So if you're dealing with the ledger, you should always go on XRP Scan just to make sure that your exchanges match up. The addresses match up. So that's the first thing I wanted to read. Let's go over some news, and then we'll talk about the 150 million tokens that mysteriously were spotted by Ripple. So 150 million XRP mysteriously spotted on Ripple Wallet. So what does that mean? We'll go over that in just a minute. So XRP's flat on the day. Had a little bit of a move, but got beaten down by lack of volume. This is our overwhelming problem right now. No matter what we do right now, as long as the volume stays low, we're not going to be able to push out of resistance areas. Now, we could come back down, consolidate the support structures, and then be able to use that further support and garner a bigger push up. But right now, just looking at the 45-minute, we came up the first time, up to 44.97. Didn't have enough buyers to break the area. Came all the way back down to 40.27. Didn't have enough buyers to break the area again and got rejected at 4432. And what's looking like right now is, at least in the 45-minute, that 200-day is becoming overwhelming resistance. And that's going to happen in other time frames as well. But right now we're in the 45. We got rejected back here. Rejected a second time. Third time last night we came up to 43.75. We still couldn't garner enough attention because we have no volume that can push us through these resistance areas. So we continue to try to push back down and try to find enough volume to push us out of the area. We had a hit again here down at 40335. We're speculating whether or not that's enough to hold, as this is the uptrend from 2020. If this were to break, then we'd have no choice but to go back to the 2017 uptrend, which is about 26 cents. I would love to see more volume, but there is no volume in right now, and it's very scary. It's very scary to try to predict a major rally when there's no volume coming in. What can honestly happen, in my personal opinion, with the volume portfolio we're seeing right now, and there's nothing wrong with being aware of what's going on in front of us. With our current volume portfolio, I'm uncomfortable right now. If it pops up, that's great. It would be great. But the daily, that is not a great candle. It doesn't. It's hard to say. But it's teetering on the fact that maybe, just maybe, it has to come down a little bit more. If it did break down and we lost that 40.2 cent area, 36.7 cents is where I'm targeting. And that, to me, seems like a beautiful spot to touch the support, to establish that this falling channel is, in fact, the new layer of support after being in a rising channel for so long. I put the rising channel back out just so everybody could see what we were talking about for so long. I took it off because people were unsubscribing. Well, that's not the only reason I took it off. I also took it off so we could highlight the cup and handle formation, but it's very important that we can see where this rising channel was at, because these are very powerful pattern formations. And the reason for that is they signal bearish reversals. And, it is what it is. So they do signal bearish reversals. I don't know what happened to the other arrow that I was just pushing over here. But these are rising channels, and they are bearish reversals, and that's what it looked like. Now we came out of the rising channel and created a falling channel, which are bullish reversals. So at least within the breakdown, we created a beautiful consolidation. This is not necessary right now. We created a nice layer of consolidation. Let's get rid of these so it's not confusing. So that's what we're looking at right now for XRP. If we don't have the broader support, we'll come back down to like 36.7 cents and try to figure this out. And that could be a stopping gap so that we don't have to go all the way down to that 28 or 26 cent area. So we'll see in the immediate short term how this plays out. 30-minute is starting to push back down here a little bit. So we better be careful here, because if we're not careful and the sellers, like the example that I like to use is, imagine that there's a bunch of buyers and a bunch of sellers. When we come down to support areas, like right here, we get this, let's just say we have buyers, right? Well, the problem is when you have a lack of volume, even when you push up on a support structure, those lack of buyers eventually run out. And then when a seller comes in, so let's just say, for example here, we had buyers come in on the dip, right? They bought it at 40 cents, let's say. Well, they're looking for appreciation. Let's say the volume runs out, the buyers run out, we get up to 44 cents on a nice rally back up. Then the sellers come in. Well, they start exhausting us. And if the sellers become too overwhelming, they'll exhaust this attempted push up back down to support. Now, if this first buy attempt exhausted the real buyers in this area, then it'll force us through and we'll start coming down. And a real strong support is right here at 28 cents. It's a pattern reset. So if we do come back down, it's a pattern reset at 28 cents. And now the speculation is, if let's say this was a long drawn out until October, it could technically hit this within the pattern. It's just it would have to meet it farther down the line. But that's what we're looking at. And the reason why that would be a logical point if we were to break down and the lack of buyers breaks us down, is your pattern reset would be down here around 28 cents if it wanted to reset all the way from the rising channel. That's as simple as I can make it for everybody this morning. Now let's go into this mystery 150 million XRP spotted on the Ripple wallet. Today, Whale Alert reported a significant movement of 150 million XRP between two addresses. One of the addresses involved is the transaction remains unknown, while the other belongs to Ripple. Digging into an on-chain data provided by BitThump reveals that the recent address RP4X2H linked to the alleged Ripple wallet was initially activated in 2023 with the transfer of 70 million XRP. Prior to this transaction, the address already held 103.4 million XRP. Shortly after receiving an additional 200 million XRP tokens, 50 million XRP were swiftly transferred to another unknown address. So 150 million XRP worth $64,287,206 transferred from Ripple to unknown wallet. XRP price outlook. Given the connections between Ripple and the substantial size of the wallet, speculation arises whether this address is owned by the company or one of its partners. Whether Ripple just moves XRP from one pocket to another or sells it is irrelevant without an outlook on the price of the coin. XRP's price action this week has been a roller coaster ride. After a positive jump at the beginning of the week, the cryptocurrency has undergone a correction. However, the price has recovered partly since then, XRP to USD by CoinMarketCap. As of today, on July 9, 2024, XRP is trading in a zone that some analysts consider risky. While the exact price vary depending on the source, it is clear that XRP has retreated from its initial gains, and that is very, very much true. So we've done a nice job on XRP's technical analysis. If you don't understand what I was talking about, watch it again. It would do you some real good. If you need to watch it again because there's too much information, I would highly encourage you to watch this 2 or 3 times to dissect the information. Bitcoin right now continues on the bottom side of the pennant flag. We got a rejection yesterday in the daily time frame on the pennant flag. Today we've got a bearish candle. This looks like it could be a bearish reversal. So we'll see if we can garner any attention, but if we don't, we're going to end up finding ourselves down here at 52,400 area for Bitcoin. That's not a joke. And if we do reverse here, that is where we're going to find ourselves. Daily looks like a reversal. 4 hourly signaling a reversal on Bitcoin. It's very possible here to start the second half of the day, we could get hot here to the downside. But that's only if we don't garner more attention. If we look at the DXY right now, the DXY is at right around 105. So, I mean, nothing more, nothing less. We're just kind of sitting here. Gold's up about $10 to start today, so that's a great sign. After yesterday's little bit of a downturn, but gold should be able to find some kind of consistency here. Although it does look like a head and shoulders, so let's hold our horses here real quick. Let's see if we can get back above 2,376 or if this is going to come down a little bit, because it does. If that's on a head and shoulders, what's B2 gold on? We're going to have to see here. We're going to have to see how this plays out. It's possible that these come out to a hot start here this morning and they start reversing. I'd like to see gold, silver get onto a hot start. Just run a little bit of a consolidatory phase. So let's see how that plays out. Bitcoin, as we know, we talked about how we're below the pennant flag. We got a rejection here at the 57,229. Initially, it's trying to reject, but right now we pulled back over. So that's a key level. If we lose 57,229, that's a big key sign that this golden cross failed here in the 30-minute and that this short-term pattern reversal is, in fact, going to continue for consolidation. And right now, we're under that level. So if you are paying attention, pay attention to that zone very, very carefully. Otherwise, 52,400 could be in time. Could be coming sooner than we think. XRP Bitcoin pairing continues to consolidate over the descending triangle breakout. Now we've back tested, but we haven't had any kind of volatility to the upside. No volume coming in. And right now we're very indecisive. Looks like we could possibly reverse a little bit higher here for the pairing. So that could speak to the fact that Bitcoin does have to come down and maybe XRP comes down a little bit slower. But only time will tell what the actual, what actually happens here for XRP and the Bitcoin pairing. So we'll continue to monitor that. If you're looking to trade XRP, especially in these high times of volatility when the price is lower, especially if we do have a drop down, set up yourself on the exchange. Look in the video description below and our big comments. There's BITUNIX. That's my most trusted exchange. I have over $3,000 on BITUNIX to trade with. And I actually have been having a very good time. Their lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. I'm not sure about worldwide, but at least for me in the USA, it's clear. Because I can make $4,000 trades. And it costs me about $1.50. So definitely save a lot of money. I don't have to make the exchanges rich. And I can trade the way I want. Swing trade the way I want. Futures, leverage, spot, whatever. And not have to worry about the exorbitant fees. And then if you're looking to copy trade me, which we're up about 20% overall in our $100 challenge, 19.9% to be exact, you can join me on HOTCOIN right now. BITUNIX later this month, they'll be introducing copy trading for us, but it's not ready yet. I'm just excited to be here this month. You can join me on HOTCOIN if you want the XRP Bitcoin pairing. If you want to buy IOTA, IOTA X. There's a few different tokens that aren't available on BITUNIX. They have different ecosystems. But mainly if you want to follow me through the copy trading, which right now we're up about 19.9% on our $100 challenge. So that's beautiful to see in the start. So XRP battles turbulence amid 237 million whale transfers. Is $1 still possible? And if you do appreciate my work, consider joining Tom's Army. Get that emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens in month 1. That's also in the video description below and our pinned comments. Or consider sending one YouTube super chat per month as a way to pay it forward. XRP has encountered significant volatility despite a price rebound to the 43-cent level. Today, massive whale movements showcasing 237 million XRP shifted. Bird speculation on a $1 target ahead. So one of the top cryptocurrency by market cap, XRP has continued to garner investor speculation today, July 9th, against the backdrop of massive whale movements as nearly 237 million coins were shuffled. The Rippleback Crypto illustrated a highly turbulent price action. This chronicle has curated a tidal wave of speculation surrounding XRP's future price trajectory. In particular, market participants speculate over XRP's potential to scale its much-awaited Wave 3 target of $1, which currently seems a highly optimistic scenario despite legal developments in the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. So let's take a closer look at the whale movements recorded over the past day and what it indicates for future price movements. So 237 million coins shuffled, igniting uncertain market sentiments. According to the data offered by Whale Alert on X, 237.45 million XRP was shifted in the past 24 hours. These transactions consisted of whale dumps and accumulations hand. Notably, the renowned XRP whale RZN dumped 35.35 million coins worth 15.19 million to the Bitstamp crypto exchange. Meanwhile, the whale address RFQ once again bagged massive amounts of XRP worth 22.71 million from Binance. Intriguingly, in the midst of these transactions, a whopping 150 million coins worth 64.28 million was recorded to have been transferred from Ripple to an unknown wallet address RP4. This transaction added a layer of intrigue to XRP's market dynamics as the motive remains unclear. Although the XRP community has assured Ripple's transfers are not dumps, investors remained apprehensive about such massive on-chain movement. Subsequently, the crypto itself has showcased a highly volatile movement, considered or consolidating within the red territory at press time. The XRP price chart by CoinMarketCap showed a 1.33% dip in value today, trading at 43.47 cents. Its daily bottoms and tops were 42.2 and 44.21, hitting at a tight trading session. CoinGlass data illustrated a downfall of 2% in XRP's futures open interest to 447.30 million, further accompanied by a 15.57% dip in the derivatives volume to 1.16 billion. This downtrend in the derivatives market could be aiding to the current price volatility. XRP's RSI rested along 38, underscoring downside pressure. We're further rationalizing the turbulent move. This data has painted an uncertain portrait of XRP's future, let alone its Wave 3 target of $1. However, it's worth mentioning that a Bitcoin price rebound today, XRP mimicked an upturn to the 43-cent level before showing signs of consolidation. A recent analysis by CoinGate Media shows that XRP is trading below the 21-day, 50-day, and 200-day simple moving averages, validating recent sluggishness. Nonetheless, additional selling momentum could drive the token into oversold territory, presenting a path of upward movement. Lastly, as July 31st looms, the Ripple lawsuit nearing conclusion adds a layer of speculation on XRP's price movement. Make sure to hit that like button if you made it until the end. Hashtag be better, do better in the comments, and don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.